17. Mickey 17 is a futuristic movie made by the guys who made the film, the Oscar Award winning Parasite. Boon Jong-do or whatever. Now, this film is an exceptional film. I liked it better than Parasite. Yeah, they're two different type of movies, of course, but this film focuses more on the interfight, the interstruggle, more than anything else. Earth is in the future, and it's a dystopian type of future on Earth. And now they've come up with this technology where they can just print human beings like paper. And people think maybe this is not such a good idea. It seems dangerous to be able to print people, just make another human being within minutes. They have everything in your DNA code. And they could just reprint you. So this over the top, Mark Ruffalo plays an outstanding role as like this like evangelist type of preacher that got this cult to where he's gonna take the cult out to space, and they're gonna find a new planet and start the human race, start their own pure human race on another planet. And they're gonna take this technology, and Mickey signed up to do it. And part of being signed up to
in 2 miles, take exit 339 for County Highway East towards Summers.
Okay. So they wanted to sign up for this project. And the project is, you're basically a lab rat. So as they go out in space, they test out viruses, conditions on them in space, seeing what the human body could take and what they couldn't take. And that's Mickey's job, is to basically be the subject. And if he dies, they just print him. They call them the expendables, the expendable program. So as being an expendable, he ended up bonding with somebody there and having a life, and she basically has a boyfriend or whatever throughout this entire engagement. And you get to see how traveling through time and space and all of these different things work at this said time. People are like, hey, this is it, this is part of a problem that we got to try to defeat. So everybody's like, all right, well, cool, we'll deal with that when it comes. But what they learn is that they're not alone when they land on certain planets. It's another space species there. And it teaches us about the human condition and how we see things now, rather than where it used to be. Where people are moving more towards being antisocial and more of a social pariah, and they want power, and you see the elements of that. Then you learn about the expendables. You learn the history of them. You learn a lot of things about what was going on. So I don't want to tell all the movies but it's a 3.5 stars out of 4. I enjoyed the film tremendously. It wasn't too long, wasn't too short. The ending kind of went the way I thought it was gonna go, and I wished it would have just did one little tweak to the ending and made that work a little better. Oh yes, a lot of fun things that happen and transpire. People traveling in time pockets and things of that nature. But yeah, it's a movie I would watch again. hmm Well, you're getting to know said scenarios in the film. The way the shots were, it was great. I saw it in Dolby Atmos. The sound, everything included, made it worthwhile. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. For anybody that hadn't seen the movie, I would definitely recommend going to see Mickey 17.
There are police reported ahead.
No, I just passed the police. Yeah, well, when you do things like how they were doing it in this film, where they were telling a story, and the lady from Hereditary, I can't think of her name, but she always played a kooky role, and she played this to perfection. She was the wife of the evangelistic pastor, played by Mark Ruffalo, and she was just as insane as he was. In real life, that's how it is too, you know. They're all like super insane. Oh man, there's so much going on. Like it's just a whole different environment. Like when you look at everything in totality, you go, wow, man, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, but I didn't get a chance to, you know. So it's a different situation. What you start seeing, that the same things that's happening in that future, dystopian future, it's the same things we're dealing with in today's time. That's what makes the movie connect so well. That even if they talking about this new world, new happiness, it's the same old bull jive that we all going through today. So, right, it's like it don't change, it don't stop. It's the same poison that they've been feeding over there, same poison they've been feeding over here. The masses, man, I have no idea. I have no idea which direction they're gonna go in, like for future projects and work. But this film did its job as far as delivering on the expectations. It had a lot of intrigue. Robert Patterson he always take risk. Like he thinks of the art more than just taking some fluffy piece roles that he could have did, making hundreds of millions of dollars doing that. He cares about the art more than anything. Well, you know, we all want to have a better life or a life of meaning. Right? When you're young, you have dreams. Then when you get older, you get jobs. And the jobs don't go along with your dreams. But you end up doing something probably, I don't know how many percent, never got a chance to do. Yes, 3.5 stars out of 4. I haven't seen anyone that didn't like the movie. Mark Ruffalo just really made an exceptional villain. Well, I wouldn't even know if he was a villain. I would say a dislikable character. He really made that sink in with the fake teeth, everything. Ruffalo's great. There's so much going wrong in these what they call SID scenarios. That's because so many different people are trying to fight for the same fucking thing. And when you see everyone wants their own piece, they don't end up with it. They don't end up with it. So we try to find a way of balance when you're watching like all this stuff materialize. You're trying to just find the proper balance. At the end of it, that's what people are searching for, that proper balance. Can't find it, they manufacture it. So while they're all the way, they're still holding on the ideals of Earth that they claim that they were trying to escape, but they brought it with them. The prejudice, the hate, the eliteness,